Two pollsters, Ipsos Synovate and Infotrak, are releasing the poll results today. We just saw the Ipsos results, and President Uhuru Kenyatta has dropped by 1 point to 47%, while Raila remains at 43%. So one more time, Ipsos telling us this morning that President Uhuru Kenyatta is now at 47%, and Raila Odinga has remained at 43%. And right now, their competitor, Infotrak, also releasing their poll results, and that is where we find NTV's Dan Mule. NTV, what is the differences? Dan, what is the difference between these two polls?
Okay, thank you, Larry. Of course, we are standby outside the Infotrak offices who are just about to release their opinion polls on party popularity, presidential candidates' popularity, as well as the state of the nation as far as confidence levels are concerned. But as you said earlier, the Ipsos released their results about the same. And as you said, President Uhuru Kenyatta is the most popular presidential candidate according to their findings. And they say that he would garner 47% of the vote, and Raila Odinga would garner 43% of the vote if elections are to be held today. They also talked about the confidence levels, where still President Uhuru Kenyatta is still leading on confidence levels, with 40% of Kenyans having confidence in him and 39% of Kenyans having confidence in Raila Odinga. They went further to look to ask about the confidence level of the running mates, and they say that Kalonzo Musyoka, who is the NASA running mate, has a popularity of 34%. Not popularity, but confidence levels. Kenyans have a confidence levels of 34% on Kalonzo Musyoka and 33% on William Ruto. And then we see that they also talked about the number of Kenyans who say they will not vote, and that is 1% of the registered voters. And the voters gave reasons why they are not going to vote. And some of the reasons, they say 24% of the Kenyans who say they will not vote say they'll be away from their polling stations, while 13% of the Kenyans say that they have no confidence in IEBC. And then we have 13% of Kenyans who say they fear there could be violence, so for that reason they'll not be voting. And then we have 6% of Kenyans who say they have no desirable candidate in this contest, so they're not going to vote for that reason. Maybe one thing they've also talked about is that the people who are undecided is 5% when it comes to the presidential race. They say that 5% of Kenyans are undecided on whom they are going to choose in this contest. And when they're talking about the confidence levels, they have said that the confidence levels of Kalonzo Musyoka have increased compared to that of William Ruto, saying that that's a big boost to the Raila's camp. But again, they say we're going to see what will happen. This opinion poll was collected, they came about with this opinion poll after doing their research in the month of June. And maybe one more thing they also talked about, they say that it's not likely that you're going to have a runoff. They say that they think Uhuru Kenyatta will be winning this in the first round of the elections. And then they've also talked about the number of Kenyans who feel the country is headed to the right directions. And they say that 61% of Kenyans feel the country is not headed to the right direction. And most of the Kenyans who think the country is headed to the right direction are those from central Kenya, with those from the NASA strongholds. Those from NASA strongholds, 48% of them believe the country is not headed to the right direction. So that's it for now. Larry will still be waiting to hear what Infotrak will say and see if the opinion poll will be different from that of Ipsos, or it will be the same in a number of these issues pertaining the presidential candidate's popularity as well as the state of the nation as far as confidence levels of Kenyans are concerned.
Many thanks, Dan Mule, at Ipsos, which is actually at Infotrak, which is also just about to release its opinion poll shortly after Ipsos did the same. And they're very controversial, these polls, right? Because politicians look at them, and when it doesn't paint them in the right light, they dismiss them.